Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Nathan. Today we have a 2016 Mercedes S-Class. It is a beautiful car. It has a beautiful interior. Just missing one thing, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Today we're going to be using the fitting bay integration module. And we're going to be adding Apple CarPlay, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto to this beautiful Mercedes S-Class. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so first thing we want to do is jump in the back of the car and we're going to remove this little air vent panel. It's not too bad, you can actually get it with your fingers, so you can just pull straight back on it and just pop it out like that. Remove any connectors that it has and then we can set that away to the side. So there's two more connectors right there that we're going to remove, and then we basically want to be able to grab this whole center console, pull it up and out, and what is stopping us right now are these two Torx bits right here, so we'll get them out. So as you can see, the whole thing's lifting up. So what we're going to be able to do is bring this center console piece up and back and wiggle it around and wiggle it out, and that whole piece will come out basically as one bit. Okay, after those two rear screws, we're going to go to the cup holder and it just pulls out and there's a little piece of rubber underneath. And there's two more screws in here that we need to remove. So once you've got the two screws at the front, two screws at the back, you can pretty much pick this whole thing up and go backwards. If you want to remove it, you probably can, but you don't need to. So we've just got it tilted back as far as we need, and we just need to access this radio here. So we've got two Torx 20s, we're going to unscrew them and get this radio out. Alright guys, so first part of the kit is the plug and play connection. So all you're going to do is plug the female section into the original quad lock connector, and then we've got the fiber optic cable here, which was in this plug. We're just unclipping it and transferring it to the new plug. That is this section pretty much done, so we can run that out to the back there, so we've got plenty of room. And then what we've done with the cabling that comes from that is we've gone underneath with the factory loom down to here. And then you can decide where you want to put the module. We're going to put the module here so it's easy access for us if we need to get to it. Next up is the screen cable. Within all of these cables that were in the factory radio, there's one blue one right here, that's the screen. So we're going to plug that into the supplied cable, tape it up, and we're going to run that with the other cable in, okay, to the module. Then there's another cable here, and so that's going to go in its place. And that will also go, the other end will also go to the module. So in terms of the radio stuff, that's pretty much ready to go. So we've done the powers and the screen. So we can now put the radio back in, make sure it all fits up nicely. And then we've still got sound, USB and microphone to do. But as long as this is done, we can put the radio back. Okay guys, so what we've done now is we run all three cables that we just spoke about for the module. So we've got power, LCD out going to the grey cable, and LCD in going to the pink cable. And basically how it works is the pink cable went into the original radio that we've just popped back in. So it goes out of the radio into the module, and then out of the module into the screen cable, which was the grey one that we plugged in to the blue, if that makes sense. So just with that, what we can do now is plug this panel back in, press and hold this back button right here, and we can see it switch us over. That's a perfect sign for us so far. We still need to do sound and microphone and USB, so we'll get that done and then show you pretty much what you have to do next. Alright guys, so what we're up to now is the microphone, which we've just completed. It's up in this little panel here. A-fill is going back on, and if we have a look into the center console, you'll see we've added a new USB port. That's going to be for wired CarPlay, software updates and things like that. And then coming out from right here is another USB, and that's for the sound input. So it's a USB to AUX converter, and then we just run that underneath the center console and we plug the AUX port into the module at this point of the harness here. And that's pretty much it. So once you're at this stage now, you can mount the module, put the center console back in, and then start testing it. Alright, so center console is going to go back in. Before you go all the way, make sure you've plugged everything back in. So I'm checking right now. So underneath here, there's only going to be one plug, which I've already plugged back in, good. And then any other cabling that you've run, make sure that's all managed. And then we can start popping this back. Alright guys, that is the job pretty much complete. We just put the center console back in. Module is mounted right here, but on the passenger side. So obviously my side, but right there, all the factory features in the car are working as normal. What we're going to do is press and hold this back button. That's going to bring us right into Apple CarPlay. And as you can see here, we've got all of the features that we want to use. We can go back, home. Okay, so you've got phone, music, maps, messages, that's Apple Maps. If you want to go across and use Google Maps, you can use that, or Waze Maps will work as well. If we go to Spotify and play some music, which we've already got playing, we can turn it up. We've got sound coming through. We've got Siri, so we can say, hey Siri, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And
then you can ask Siri to guide you somewhere, make a phone call, anything like that. And that is pretty much it. We've brought this Benz right up to date. If you have any questions about the product or the installation, drop a comment below. If you want to pick up this exact module, it is on our website, www.shoptfb.com. If you want to reach out to us, you can fill out the contact form on that same website. And that is pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.